Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Nike Tiempo 94 indoors/casual wear shoe. Now, as you can see right off the bat, they do not come in a standard orange Nike Performance box. Instead, you get this red and white Nike Sportswear box, and that's because the Tiempo 94 is technically released as a casual, leisure, everyday style of shoe as opposed to an actual performance product. But we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. So inside the box, all you get are the shoes themselves. They do not come with any extras. So let me get these out of the box really quickly. And if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the Nike Tiempo 94. I've had my eye on this shoe for a couple of weeks now, finally decided to get a pair, and I have to say I'm very, very impressed with the final product in person. And the reason I say that is that the quality of this shoe is absolutely incredible, much better than I was anticipating and much better than the online photos show. The quality of the materials, the suede on this shoe is absolutely amazing, and the overall build quality is pretty much perfect. There's not a stitch out of place that I can find, and for the sub $100 price tag that you can pick these up for pretty much all day long, that is pretty impressive. So if you guys are interested in a pair of the low top versions, which is what I have here, there's also a mid top version available. There will be links on the review page of my website along with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, and you can get to that page through a link down below in the description of this video. So be sure to go ahead and check that out if you're interested in picking up a pair of these for a really good price. Now, as far as the shoe itself goes, this is the classic Tiempo 94. In 1994, Nike launched the Tiempo line, which obviously has gone on for 20 years now. And this was the original model. It had the big flap tongue, the unique stitching pattern in the toe box area, the two nylon straps through the midfoot, which are kind of difficult to see on this particular colorway. This is the gym red colorway, by the way, and you can see that they slapped it on a suede upper, which looks very, very premium with kind of a wax style lace. And then what reminds me a little bit of like an Air Force One type of bottom. It's a little bit thicker, slightly bulky to be completely honest with you. It's pretty much solid rubber all the way around and it's translucent, so keep that in mind. A lot of the online pictures make it look a little bit weird, but in person it is absolutely translucent, and the reason why it has that orangish tinge is that's because that is the Phylon midsole carrier here. So that is going to be the cushioning for the shoe itself. A lot of websites are listing the midsole as being Lunarlon, but as you can see, it's very clearly listed as Phylon. And I actually tested it out. I walked around in them, wore them a little bit before I made this video, and I can absolutely confirm that it is Phylon, not Lunarlon. It doesn't feel like Lunarlon at all. But still does get the job done. It's still a very, very comfortable shoe, not only because of that Phylon midsole, but also because of the softness and overall premium feel of all the materials on this particular shoe. You can see, again, nylon stitching going all the way around the heel, all the way around the forefoot and toe area. So again, the overall build quality is definitely there for this particular model. And then the outsole, as you can see, is also very, very rugged. Not necessarily something that is very performance oriented for an indoor court, but should you choose to use them on an indoor court, they will perform, I would assume, adequately. This is one of those shoes that if you did want to use it as an actual performance product, as your next pair of indoor soccer shoes, you absolutely could do that, to be completely honest with you. But if it was my choice and I wanted something with a more traditional feel, I would honestly go for something like the Adidas Copa Indoor, just because you're going to get a more traditional type of soccer shoe. It's made from kangaroo leather. You don't have that suede finish, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but to me, the Copa Indoor is definitely a better option if you're looking for something that is of a similar style, but it's going to perform a little bit better. With that being said, I think that Tiempo 94 is not only a great casual wear shoe, but for those of you guys that always ask about great shoes for street soccer, not only in terms of looks, not only in terms of performance, but also in terms of durability, then I think that the Tiempo 94 right now is probably your best option out there. The quality is great. The durability, I can assure you, is going to be great because you do have that thick rubber outsole, and also the price is pretty good considering that you can pick these up for under $100 and have premium materials for the entire upper. Now, as far as the colorway itself goes, this is the gym red colorway, which is the majority of the upper. Very, very nice suede material, as you guys can see. You're going to have that same gym red color in the laces themselves, which have a slightly waxy finish to them. Your gym red nylon straps on the inside and outside, and you're going to have one embroidered Nike swoosh in gym red right there on the back of the heel tab. A white Nike logo right there on the back of the heel that's actually embossed into the upper, which has, again, a very premium look to it. Your Nike swoosh in white, again, embossed onto the tongue. And on the underside of the flap tongue, you're going to find the Nike Tiempo Premier branding right there, as well as another Nike little tag right here on the tongue itself. One cool thing is that the tongue is fully removable by way of Velcro, so you just basically rip it off. So you can choose to wear it with or without the tongue. That's what it looks like without the tongue. Personally, I prefer the look with the tongue, but if you're actually going to be playing in them, playing soccer in them, it's probably best to not use the tongue just because it is fairly large on this particular shoe. You can see that they also do give you an extra lace hole right there. And the overall cut, while this is the low version, it's not particularly low. It's still going to be a very supportive feel. And like I said, they're just extremely comfortable. The Nike swoosh itself is in a light crimson color, so kind of like a very light orange. It has a tumbled leather finish, very, very good looking shoe. And as well as the insole and the heel liner are a light crimson mesh material, very, very good looking. And then of course your Phylon midsole is in atomic orange. All the colors work very, very well with each other. So to me, good looking shoe overall. Moving on to the outsole, like I said, the midsole is made 100% from clear rubber, whereas the outsole itself is a kind of semi-translucent red color, and you can see that the orange from the Phylon midsole peeks through there, kind of in these flex grooves going through the heel and forefoot area. One more Nike logo right there. These are honestly really, really great. I was debating whether or not I should put them on the main channel or on my sneaker channel. For those of you guys that don't know, I do have a sneaker channel. I'll leave an annotation on screen if you want to go ahead and check that out. But nonetheless, a very, very nice, very good looking shoe that is incredible when it comes to overall build quality. So that's pretty much it as far as all the tech specs and what you need to know about the shoe itself. And move on next to what these guys look like on feet and how they actually fit. Alright, here's a look at the Tiempo 94s on feet. As you can see, I have one without the flap tongue, one with the flap tongue, just so you can get a better idea as to how they look. Personally, I prefer them with the tongue on there. But again, if you're actually going to play in them, it's probably best to not use the tongue, just because it is very oversized on this particular shoe. In terms of comfort, they're extremely comfortable from right out of the box. Definitely great for both performance or casual wear, depending on how you actually want to wear these guys. In terms of fit, it definitely does have a wider fit, but it's still a very soccer-like silhouette. So if you do want that tighter fit, it definitely is achievable with this particular shoe. In terms of width, it is a very wide-fitting shoe, so if you have wide feet, these will fit you just fine, and they're pretty much suitable for all foot types, so just keep that in mind. The one thing to take note of, because this is designed as a leisure shoe, is the sizing. I got a size 9.5 US just because I didn't really intend on wearing these for performance purposes. But if you do want to wear these as a soccer shoe and want a nice snug fit, I would personally recommend going true to size. Whereas if you want a more relaxed fit, you definitely can safely go up a half size for a very comfortable feel. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Nike Tiempo 94. Trust me when I say that the online pictures do not do this shoe justice. It is incredibly good looking in person, and the quality of materials, the build quality of the shoe is much, much, much better than I was honestly anticipating. It's a great shoe for the simple fact that yes, you can wear it casually, but if you did want to use this as a performance model as well, you do have that option, and it definitely is very, very capable in terms of performance features and just general quality. So again, if you are interested in more information, be sure to check out the review page on my website, linked down below in the description of this video. On that same review page, you'll find buy it now links with the best prices online, including exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get yourself some additional discounts if you are interested in ordering a pair of these for yourself. If you have any questions regarding the Tiempo 94, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.